We've got to the Grommets, and Grommets is under 14s, so all these are the youngest guys here, and it's going to be great to watch them battle it out here in D-Bar.
Under 14s, and we got Hardy Fletcher. I think he's just gone like 11 heats in a row. I don't know. He spends so much time in the water. Is the guy part fish or what? Does he have gills under that rashy? But as I was saying, we had Shane McNally from Lids Bodyboarding, another one of the event sponsors today. Shane is a local guy from the Sunshine Coast and runs an amazing restaurant called All Antica. Check it out if you're up on the Sunshine Coast and you like Italian food. Ryder in Yellow's having a look at this one in the Grommets division. There we go, Ryder in Red's having a paddle. There's a little bit of a bump and swell coming throughout the back, just skipping out of that one. But big shout out to Shane supporting the young guys, the Groms up there on the Sunshine Coast. If you guys want to check him out at lidsbodyboarding.com, they have a website, or check him out on socials. Quick replay of the Ryder in Yellow. Oh, here we go. Some live action of the Ryder in Red. Connor Machel and Hardy Fletcher live action with a roll on that one as well.
Yeah, no completed manoeuvres there from that first exchange, but going to be really exciting to watch this. Yeah, Hardy's just got that grommet metabolism, just infinite energy. Wouldn't it be nice?
Oh, no, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be good? I get about 2 heats and I'm like, I'm gassed.
Yeah, same here.
No, not really. I might get a little bit more, but these guys are so frothing. Here we go. Ryder in Red. Just come through the whitewater and look for a little spin at the end in this Grommets divisions, 14 and under. Back to Shane McNally. Check out Lids Bodyboarding on Instagram or lidsbodyboarding.com. These guys have the best leashes in the market. They've also got board socks, board covers, and other merch available. They do great things for the kids. They're all about just supporting the next generation, you know, the Grommets up on the coast and beyond. So if you guys want to get yourself a high-quality leash or a board sock or any of the other merch that they've got on their website, jump on and check them out.
Yeah, that's it. Really good to have these kinds of brands supporting this event, and some really cool stuff there. So, yeah.
They sponsor everything. They sponsor the Lindsay Connolly Memorial, which we had last weekend, the DK event up on the Sunshine Coast. They sponsor the bodyboard clubs and all the other events here and beyond, you know. And Ryder in Blue scooping under for a roll and just getting held up. But nice attempt at a roll there for Levi. Ryder in Blue.
Yeah, having a go there, and going to be really cool to see. How many heats? Do we know how many heats? We'll just get on the stacked up and find that out for you.
Yeah, I think there might be only one of the Grommets.
Yeah. And just going through a couple of the replays here. Hardy Fletcher, really nice line, really good style for the 12-year-old in white. Hardy Fletcher. There's some nice lefts peeling through as well. It looks like we have red. Connor Michel paddling and looking down the line here, bit of speed and deciding not to go through that section, getting wiped out there in the foam. And Yellow also finding a little corner, see what they can do, throwing it forward, spin, and nearly getting that one around. Frank Nutter there having a go, everyone throwing it down.
Absolutely. Now the stacked app is yet to update, but we are running through to the junior quarterfinals today. So stay tuned, guys. Don't log off yet and don't tune out, because coming up next will be the highlights of the junior quarterfinals. So stay tuned for that. There'll be one round of the Grommets here, which is currently running with 16 minutes remaining. Here's a replay of Levi's wave and a Connor Michel as well, looking down the line. 14 and under.
Yeah, deciding to pull out of that. Just running through the rest of those replays. Look at this forward spin that Frank threw here, and he got it around, but just didn't quite get that momentum to come around and complete. And we have Bodie Hagen, the winner of the last heat, coming in to join us. We'll just get sorted here in the booth, guys. But yeah, it'll be the second interview we'll be having with Bodie today, showing some really stylish and commanding control of the bodyboard. And I'll just chuck us off mute. Bodie, well done, mate. Congratulations on another win.
Bodie is back and back into the tent. Welcome back. You've done so good in that last heat. We were watching it. You were just dominating. Like, your wave tally was just way up there. You know, so many waves ridden and some nice long arm extension rolls, which got you the win.
Yeah, thank you. I wasn't sure how I was doing because I couldn't hear the store till like the last 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, I don't know.
You're stressing a little bit, or?
A little bit. That's why I kept going because I was like, oh, I might need to improve my store. But
Yeah, we could see you trying to squeeze out those last few waves, and obviously we could see what was going on here. And with that last one, you really didn't need. You were already out in the front. Second place wasn't that far behind you, but congratulations on the win nonetheless. And it is very hard to hear some of that beach commentary when there's a lot of turbulence and wind blowing out there. Sometimes it's really hard to hear it, even with a massive PA system. You know, there's a lot of noise in the ocean, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. How old are you now, Bodie?
17.
17.
So
Okay. Two more years left in the junior, or one more.
One more, I think, because
Yeah.
I turned 17 in April, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're extending it so you can be 19 up until October, I think it was. So you may get 2 years in this series. Yeah, we'll just see how it pans out in the future events. But congratulations so far. So you're probably going to be back out in the water soon. Was that the juniors you were just in? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going straight into the semi-final of the juniors after this Grommets round.
Oh, true. Is this only one Grommets round? Or
One
is there a few?
Grommets round. So maybe go and check the marshalling tent when we've finished your interview and make sure that you're not straight back out in the water, because the stacked app is yet to update. But apparently we've been informed that we are going to be running the quarterfinals for the juniors today. So
Yeah, all right, sweet.
but congratulations, Bodie. Good
Thank
stepping,
you.
man. So strong out there. Thanks again in the tent, and hopefully we'll see you back in the tent for the next round.
Cheers, Bodie. Legend. Yeah, we'll just catch up on a few of those replays just there that we had during that interview. But it looks like a few scoring waves have gone down here in the Grommet division, and here we are now. So there was Connor Michel. He, this was that one before. He kind of decided just not to run down that line. And then Frank Nutter throwing down this forward spin here. Not managing to land that one either. But you guys can already see on your screens that there's a few scores started to drop. Look at Levi just straight up into a roll here.
Whoa.
Got a 5.67 for that.
And well deserved. That was solid. And our heat leader, Hardy Fletcher, in the replay, looking for a section off there. Nice roll there for Levi.
Yeah, more live action. So that's a backup score for Levi. That's 2 completed maneuvers, so that'll go down well. But up and riding Frank Nutter. Let's see what he can do here at this section. Going for the roll, but just getting caught up.
Frank's been in this Future Pros event for a couple of years now as well, and you can see he's a very young man, but he's progressing. He's getting better, and hopefully we can continue to see him in the years to come and see how he progresses in this amazing opportunity at the Rising Series, the IBC Rising Series Future Pros. Here's another replay.
Yeah, he just got caught up here, but it's good to see some of the guys coming back year and year again and improving on their skills and free surfing and surfing at their local clubs and yeah.
Absolutely. Just doing a quick shout out to Gail O'Neill, Division 14 Councillor for the Gold Coast City Council. We're very, very stoked that and proud to have you supporting this event. It's such a privilege to have you on board and backing this event. Big shout out to Gail. Thank you very much. Love your work. And also a local member, MP Lauren Gerber as well. Thank you, Lauren. If we don't see you today, we hope to see you tomorrow. And big shout out to you at the Gold Coast City Council. And thank you, the local MP Lauren Gerber, for supporting the event. Much appreciated.
Yeah, big thanks to the City of Gold Coast just getting behind this local event. It's great. It brings all these people down to the beach, not just competitors, but people come, stop by, watch. And yeah, it just creates a real good community vibe here in D-Bar. And
there we go, rider in blue. Now, if you could see behind us, like where D-Bar is, it's called Point Danger, which is on top of Froggy's, Snapper Rock, the Super Bank, and D-Bar are all on the cusp of Point Danger. And basically right behind our tents here. Here we go, Hardy Fletcher. Looking for a section, nice roll, stuck it in the flats. We expect nothing less from Hardy, 12 years old, absolutely stripping. Ripping. He must be getting a little bit gassed by now, but it doesn't look like it. He's still just paddling back out, going again. Here's a replay as well for Levi. He's currently out in the lead with his 5.67. Oh my God.
Here's this replay, Hardy. Look real.
And a 5.
real powerful section there, and that was just well
Here we go.
served
Here's
from
some
Hardy.
live action from Levi. Now, Hardy really only needed a 3.85 to progress back into first position. That last wave may have been enough. We'll just see what the scores drop for there. But as I was saying, Point Danger, if you could see behind us, just behind our tents, is a huge rocky headland, and everybody comes, tourists, to the Gold Coast to see Point Danger at Coolangatta. It's spectacular. It's this massive mountain almost, this big, sheer, straight drop headland right behind us, and you can see all the way over the New South Wales border and all the way up to Surfers Paradise with the high-rises in the background. Also, as far as Southport, where SeaWorld Nara Resort and other amazing tourist attractions here on the Gold Coast are. There we go, guys. That was a replay from Levi again, who's sitting in second. Hardy did jump into first after that last solid roll we've seen.
Yeah, that was really powerful, and you got awarded for it quite well. 7.6 up and riding. Connor Michel not able to get into that one. Kind of running off on him anyway, kind of a bit of a closeout that. But he's sitting in fourth place, using that priority just now, but he'll be looking to better both of his scores.
If you're thinking about entering in this event in the future years, or your kids might be interested, just remember Gold Coast is such a beautiful place and such a tourist attraction. We've got SeaWorld Nara Resort, Dream World, Movie World, Wet and Wild, all these massive world-class theme parks here on the Gold Coast, and just the most amazing beaches and coastline you've ever seen. Surfers Paradise, the high-rise up there, some beautiful accommodation, and right down to Snapper Rocks, the world-class wave where they hold world-class events, and Juroonbar, where we're holding a world-class event today. So by all means, feel free to come up to the Gold Coast and help the tourism out here. Everybody loves to holiday at the Gold Coast. It's definitely an amazing tourist attraction.
Yeah, exactly right. So beautiful and such nice warm weather up here. Looks like, Levi having a little look again, a bit of a closeout. But yeah, if you are thinking about it, it's a place to be. It's such a perfect zone for it to all happen.
So much opportunity here, so much tourism, so much work, so much hospitality, and so much to see, and so much to do. Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful part. It's about an hour south of Brisbane. Depending on the traffic, it took me about 3 hours on Friday. But you've got Brisbane City only just up the road, about an hour and a half drive. And then about another hour north of that is a beautiful Sunshine Coast with beaches such as Noosa, another world-class beach and headland tourist attraction. Noosa Heads up there. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, guys, this is the Rising Series. There's some live action for the Rider and Brew Levi Lewis. We have 7 minutes remaining for Grommets Round 1, Heat 1. Here's the replay.
Yeah, so just scooping down here again, Levi, going up for another roll. He's been really loving those right-hand rolls, probably getting to that one a bit late. Even looked like he had a bit of an ARS rotation.
It looked like he was flipping on that one, yeah.
Having a go, Levi.
He is, absolutely. These guys are very young, like 14 and under. Good on them. And everyone's having a look at that one. But just over 6.5 minutes remaining. Straight after this Grommet round, we're going to jump into the quarterfinals of the juniors. The IBA Rising Series, IBC.
That's it, IBC, yeah.
Yep.
And we got Red up and riding. Again, just deciding to go straight on that one, not quite opening any sections, but throwing a spin in the whitewash, and another one, spin to win to the beach, and goes for the third, but decides to kick off. There we have Connor Michel showing us some of the skills he's been working on, and some free surfers trying to stand up bodyboard.
I think that may have been one of our beach commentators.
It's my mate Ronan.
Is it?
He's a French guy I met in Tasmania, but he's living up here at the moment, and yeah, he loves it. He loves a bodyboard.
Fair dinkum. There we go. He's having a ball.
Yeah.
Trying to do some stand-up bodyboarding.
Yeah. Good on him getting out there and enjoying the beautiful waves in D-Bar. But yeah, it's going to be exciting, this quarterfinals. We're trying to run more of the event today, as the swell does look like it's going to drop a little bit tomorrow. So we're going to, at first we were thinking of stopping after this heat, but considering the waves are not too messy and more swell today, it's the call to run some more heats. So it's going to be good to see and good to get the junior men's division all the way down to the semi-finals and finals, which we'll see tomorrow.
100%. And there's a small chance of rain tomorrow as well, and possible swell decrease. So they're going to keep running and see what these guys can make of the conditions out there this afternoon. Rider in blue going for a nice completed roll. There we go. Sitting pretty comfortably in second position. Levi, rider in blue there. Hardy Fletcher sitting out in front with just 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining.
Here's this replay. Another completed roll. Levi's just getting these on lock. Trying again there and, yeah, landing. Not sure if it's going to improve on his score, but he's looking for a quite a substantial score, as Hardy has just managed to sniff out the more critical sections that are allowing him to boost his frame out of the water. And it looks like he's having a sniff of this left-hander here. Let's see what Hardy Fletcher can do as he's picking a line, going along, and just deciding to kick out there. That section, you could see it was kind of foaming down. Not ideal to hit, and he knows he needs to get something better than a 6.83. So, yeah, just not worth hitting and having that extra paddle distance. In the meantime, we had Frank Nutter using that priority that he had been sitting on for a little bit to try and get a rollo out of that little section, but unable to make anything of it. So he'll be getting back out there, and losing that priority is not the most ideal of situations for him. And then we have Ronan trying from some more stand-up bodyboarding, kind of unsuccessfully, but it looks like he's having a good time. Yeah, so the Groms, the under 14s, it's really, really cool to see, because these guys are going to be names that keep popping up, hopefully, in this event and in other events up and down the coast that get run. And looks like Hardy having a little sniff, good paddle there, and let's see what he can do here. The Super Grom, little roll out the first thing. Nice spin, good style, really nice posture from the young man, Hardy Fletcher. Little combination, but still looking a better, a 6.83. So he's sitting in a very, very comfortable situation. You can just see that really nice position elbow, and yeah, managing to get a roll around there, and good use of sliding his body up and down the board to adjust his balance as he's doing those spins, getting those fins out of the water. Catch this one of Frank, going for a reverse spin, not able to keep going. The wave kind of just hit the gutter and died off. You can really tell now that the tide's risen. Before, the bank was much more visible, but now it's, yeah, definitely under a lot more water. Just catch that replay of Frank, just getting some speed along this one, and then he comes out, yeah, to that kind of deep section where the wave just petered off a little bit, not able to continue there. Just 2 minutes to go. This heat's just flown by, hasn't it? And I'm sure that the next round of the under 19 boys are probably getting ready to get out there, and it's going to be chock full of some more bodyboarding action. Looks like Hardy's paddled all the way over to the left, changing up the tactics a bit, but there still has been a few really nice left-handers running through that lover's bank just there, and a couple of them have still been spitting. A bit hit and miss. Some of them close out, or some of them kind of, the water's too deep and they don't stand up as much, but then others, like the rip, just really allows it to get a nice shape. And so Hardy's, he's in a pretty good position to be throwing the dice and changing up his tactic. Not long to go anyway, but we're not seeing too many waves on the horizon. But really good as well today that the wind hasn't picked up too much, so it's not affecting the waves. There's still some that are staying hollow, and yeah, beautiful day, getting warm. It's nice. It's really nice. It's been quite a crazy week of weather along the east coast. There was maybe, or at least further down south, about 100 mils of rain through the week, and crazy winds up to 100 kilometre an hour gusts, and then to come from that up to the Gold Coast here and just have nice high pressure system, blue skies, blue water. It's really nice. Look, Hardy taking off on one of those lefts, just kicking out. Bit of a close out there.
Some live action from Hardy Fletcher with 20 seconds remaining. in this final grommet round. It's not the final, but it is heat 1 of the grommets.
Here we go, Connor. Oh, little ollie, bunny hop into a 360 in the wash. Doesn't quite manage to get that one around. And guys, that is it. We're going to run to another